What's going on, guys? Linus here, and welcome to Golden Sun: The Lost Age. I've been planning to play this game for a pretty long time now. I think I tweeted about it back in early January or December that I was going to play this game, but I really didn't get around to it until just now. So this is the sequel to Golden Sun, which I played on my channel. There should be a link in the description to that playlist. And that's one of my favorite games of all time. It's just a really awesome game. And I played it from start to finish. And, yeah, that's awesome. But now, I'm gonna start playing the second game, The Lost Age, which, honestly, I've never played as a kid. I only played the original, and after that, I never got this game. So I'm extremely excited to jump into it and see what it's all about. Pretty much everyone agrees that the second game, this game, is the superior game, even though the first one is really good. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is our main character for this game, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm just gonna go with the default names. His being Felix, and we will transfer data, and I have the password that I need. So excuse me while I enter it, which will take a long time, but I'll speed it up for you guys. Alright, what's up, guys? I just entered the password. It took me about 10 minutes, and then it turned out that I made 2 errors, which I had to look for, and that took another 10 minutes or something like that. This is the main character from the previous game, Golden Sun. His name's Isaac, and it always was Isaac, so he can keep his name. That's fine. And this is the stats that I had when I finished the game. I believe almost everyone was level 28, and you can see their Jin and all that stuff. I don't really know, and I guess I pressed the wrong button there, but that's pretty cool though. And now we can finally begin. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Weyard. Or Weyard. I don't really know how to pronounce it, really. Do I press anything? Yes, I do! Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations, like lead into gold. But in time, men's dreams give birth to untold strife. Dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of dominion over all that lived. Dreams of conquest and war. These dreams would have torn the world apart, if not for a few brave and wise men who sealed away the power of alchemy deep inside Mount Elef's soul sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. Alright, so now we get to see some old stuff, which, if you haven't seen the previous series, which you really should check out just to know the story and all that. And then also, it's just really fun to watch, in my opinion, because it's really fun to play, so it's sort of... Yeah, I don't know. I like that game, okay? So if you have time, and if you don't mind, watch that series. Because a lot of people seem to like it. Anyway, let's get going. The town of Ville guarded the secret for many years, until Isaac and Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Now these are all events from the previous game. Saturos and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them into the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother Felix, thought lost in that same tragic storm. Saturos and Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Kraden. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seal on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set out to stop Saturos, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Sol Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Saturos and Menardi to Emil, a winter lock town near Mercury Lighthouse. There they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her, they pursued Saturos to the Eyrie high atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late to stop Saturos from lighting the beacon and escaping. Again, Isaac chased him, crossing Angara to the shores of the Karagol Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Karagol to Tolby. He spoke with Tolby's leader, a strange man named Bobby. Or Baby, whichever you prefer, I suppose. Bobby entered Isaac in Colosso as a test of his powers. Isaac's synergy won Colosso and earned him Bobby's trust. Bobby revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystic draft from the lost land of Lemuria, Bobby had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gondwan. And I really only remember that it's supposed to be pronounced draft, because I used to say draught or something like that, and then people corrected me, which is really cool. So now I know it's draft, if that's even correct. Alright, let's keep going. In the town of Lolivero, Isaac learned that Saturos and Menardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the roiling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lolivero, where Bobby asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna, just before the beacon on Venus Lighthouse is lit. Here we go, it's finally beginning. Camelot presents Golden Sun Book 2. It's not even a book, it's a video game though. The Lost Age. Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother. Jenna, is something troubling you? What is it? What's wrong? I have a bad feeling. Like something terrible is gonna happen. Like that. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me? Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? My brother? He left us. What can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Sheba. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the Eyrie. How like him. Once Felix gets an idea into his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were you talking about just now? What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? I was merely surprised to hear you expressing such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject, Alex. What did you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive? If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. I'm not sure he has, Kraden. Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. So tell me about this feeling, Jenna. I'm not sure we should be leaving Venus Lighthouse yet. What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. Alex is right. It's far too dangerous, Jenna. We would only hinder the others. The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse? It would seem so. He must be trying to stop Saturos and Menardi. If my brother goes back and finds Isaac, they're gonna end up fighting. If the Venus Lighthouse has not yet been lit, yes, they will fight. Felix is a terribly rash young man, is he not? Why are boys such fools? He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad. That's why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can we go back and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. Alex, why? He is an enemy. Isaac, an enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening. So that makes them enemies? But fear not, they will not be able to defeat Saturos and Menardi. Yeah, he's wrong there. So, Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacon lit so badly? Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Once, alchemy was commonplace throughout this world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see that world restored once again, and what, Alex? We've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave this lighthouse now, before the beacon is fired. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix. Alright, Kraden, let's go. Alright, so here we are at Venus Lighthouse as Jenna. She is level 5. All she knows is Fume and Flare. That's kind of refreshing. All she has is a wooden stick, a one-piece dress, some padded gloves, and 3 herbs. So she's actually, I think, somewhat similar to the way she was in the first game, where you can only play as her in the prologue. Also, for those of you that have never played the first game or don't know anything about it, the elemental lighthouses were supposed to be stopped in that game. You did not want them lit, and in this game you play as the other party, where apparently you do want them lit, which is quite strange. To me at least, because I'm used to, you know, trying to stop people from lighting them, and now we are the ones trying to light them, so that's weird. Anyway, we're gonna check out the rest of the lighthouse, but we will do that in the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know that was quite short, but I've been recording for close to 40 minutes, including all the password entering, so I need a break. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the next part. I'm still very much looking forward to this game. And as always, this is the first part of a new series, so if you could drop a like if you enjoy the video, that would be very, very much appreciated, because it actually does help me out quite a bit. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time.